Hello everyone. Welcome to today's video. Here I'm going to explain my thoughts and the structure and size of the Dragon Ball verse. Unbelievably, I need to start the video on the size of the Dragon Ball universe. This is wrong. Not only are there more than 4 galaxies around Super Shenron in the picture. Here is Daisenshu 7, they don't say 4 galaxies, but instead 4 quadrants. Yako also says there are countless number of galaxies, so, let's move on. Next thing to note, is that the Dragon Ball universe is an infinite 3D construct. Next, is that there are multiple universal-sized realms or even bigger, these are. Heaven is consistently said in anime, guides and interview to be the size of the universe. The demon realm is the lowest part of the macrocosm and is said to be its own dimension. In the Dragon Ball games they move about the demon realm to whatever the story asks for. In Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super this would be the canon location of the realm. Here is the entire explanation on the demon realm, underlined is what's you need to know. You can also argue the Room of Spirit and Time is another universal-sized realm as said by Dend in the Buu saga. This is contradicted by Goku in the Cell saga, but it's fair to say since the Buu saga is afterwards it's been retconned. Also, since heaven is universal, it's fair to assume so is hell. So far we have shown that the universe 7 macrocosm is made of several universal-sized realms, the universe, heaven, hell, the demon realm and the room of spirit and time. However, what people don't realize is that there are dimensions larger than universes. The living world is an example of a realm larger than the universe. It's said that the universe is only the upper portion of the living world. And this is consistently stated. Otherworld hasn't got any such statements proving it's larger than the universe, however, it doesn't need to because of the following. Otherworld is clearly equal to the living world in size. Also Whis says it takes 3 minutes to go from King Kai planet to Earth. However, it takes 35 minutes to get from Beerus planet to Earth, making Otherworld at least 12 times the size of the universe. The Supreme Kai realm is 1/10 the size of the macrocosm. With Otherworld being 12 times the size of the universe, the entire macrocosm should be 24 times the size of the universe, making Supreme Kai realm 2.4 times the size of the universe. Conclusion so far. Universe 7 is made of several constructs stated or implied to be the size of the universe. The living world contains the universe, but it is not the universe. The macrocosm has got a universe plus size realms, these being Otherworld and living world. The Supreme Kai world is smaller than the living world or other world, but is still universal in size. This makes Universe 7 macrocosm in total a low multiversal construct. Now, because of artistic reasons, it should be noted that not everything is to scale on the map, mainly being King Kai planet, as we know it's tiny. However, the artistic representation takes meaning in Dragon Ball Super when they keep all the proportions and properties, but also look like this. It was not changed, it's just easier to animate than the macrocosm. Next is the Dragon Ball multiverse. Not much to say here, each of these are their own macrocosm. Proven by them all having their own Supreme Kai, hence their own Kai world. This means there are 12 macrocosm each being low multiversal construct, in the Dragon Ball multiverse. Let's go bigger. Let's look at Zeno Palace. First, it takes 2 days to get from Universe 7 to Zeno House. Remember, it only takes 3 minutes to go from King Kai planet to Earth. This means just to get there, you need to travel 960 times the distance of the entire universe. They use Supreme Kai teleportation to get there, because it's quicker. Once they arrive, it's shown that all 12 macrocosm are held on a podium outside the house. It's also shown that the bottom of Zeno House has what looks like an entire universe. It can't be a mirror as the ground is rocky. Inside we see that there is a hallway so long, they get teleported again. Also Zeno room where Zeno is, has galaxies and planets inside of it. Zeno house is a multiversal construct. Larger than Zeno palace. The expansive higher dimension around it. Zeno house is larger than all 12 macrocosm, yet it's only a speck on this squid thing. Also there are clearly higher dimensional galaxies in the background here, meaning this realm the house is in that dwarfs all the macrocosm is infinite in size. Do we ever see this realm in its entirety? Possibly. Here we see Grand Priest talk about the world of void aka the null realm. We see that it is in a space larger than the world of void itself and possibly is the same space we see in the background from before. The world of void is stated to be infinite, however, this is actually a mistranslation. Which doesn't actually matter, realms expand like the universe into the higher dimensional space around them endlessly, meaning the universe size is proportional to its age. If its age is eternal, its size is infinite. Scaling to the entire space beyond all the macrocosm makes it infinite 4D realm. Let's look over the cosmology so far. We have 12 macrocosm being groups of realms. We have Zeno palace, something larger and a seemingly containing more realms, one at the bottom, one they walk through and one where Zeno actually lives. We have the expansive infinite 4D universes around Zeno palace, which has the world of void as a smaller infinite 4D realm. What we see here is when there is a realm of any size, it normally contains multiple smaller realms and they themselves are part of a group. What contains the infinite 4D verse, the world of void and Zeno palace? The timeline. The timeline contains all of those previously mentioned realms. The timeline is also part of a local group as we see here. The number of local group is also shown to be one of countless local group in the same scene. This means the realm must contain all timelines must be an infinite 5D realm. That's the end of the Dragon Ball Super Cosmology. It's bound to get larger with time, as the series progresses. A question that needs to be answered. If the world of void has no time, how come it's not a 5D realm? In string theory, they have the fifth dimension as having no time. However, Dragon Ball has dimensionality, not string theory. The continuity uses dimensions how they want to, not how it would work in real-life physics. Furthermore, it's a paradox. The world of void is contained in a timeline, making it bound by time even though it has no time. Its not having time is the properties of being a void, not due to its dimensionality. Thank you for watching. Next video. How strong is Super Saiyan God Goku, Battle of Gods arc? Also I feel like redoing videos that I can make better. Speaking of Dragon Ball, why not check out my Dragon Ball playlist?